Kilman, Mavropanos. Kilman again back to Areola on the edge of the West Ham penalty area. Flips one out to the right, looking for Wan-Bissaka against Tsimikas, but beyond both of them and out for a Liverpool throw-in. Tsimikas throws back to Van Dijk. Alisson. Bradley. Clip down the right, looking for Salah. It just hangs up a bit, and that's enough for Skulls to intercept and hook clear. Kudus up against Konate. Gravenberch is the man that comes away with the ball, and he's been fouled by Lucas Paquetá. Tsimikas. Lost a lot of McAllister to get to that pass. Put it around the corner for Diaz, and then there in goes Todibo late on McAllister. The Argentine looks to be in some pain with his right ankle. It's a double foul, I think, by Todibo. Goes through Luis Diaz first and then catches McAllister. The Argentine back to his feet, and no card for Todibo as Liverpool take the free kick short, and McAllister has it again. Konate back in field for McAllister, searching for an opening in the middle. Van Dijk, Diaz. Gravenberch. It's coming together between Paquetá and the referee. Play goes on for Liverpool as McAllister crosses against Bowen, and then out it goes, and the referee is caught in the middle of play as Paquetá is closing down there. He's able to see the funny side of it as the Brazilian helps him back to his feet. There's Bradley on the ball for Liverpool, still probing in the West Ham half. Van Dijk, McAllister, Konate to Bradley. Playing very tucked in. Role of the modern fullback, Conor Bradley. Tends to be that one of them is narrower and the other holds the touchline, which Tsimikas is doing on the left. Here's a cut back for Diaz, who crosses looking for Jota, headed out to Conor Bradley, who strikes it low and just across the face of goal and behind. I think there's a touch in there from a West Ham defender for a corner. Lovely clip ball that Gravenberch initially to pick out McAllister. He sets it back to Diaz. Diaz's cross is headed clear by Kilman. It comes out to Bradley, sets himself, volleys. There's a touch off Paquetá. Could have taken that anywhere away from Areola, but luckily for West Ham, just wide of the goal. Corner to come for Liverpool from the left-hand side this time. McAllister will take. Left arm goes up. Ball comes in from McAllister to the edge of the 6-yard box, headed clear by a West Ham defender. Gravenberch intercepts for Bradley. Now Jones up the right to Salah. Back to Jones. Salah continues his run. Jones tries a shot of his own on his left foot straight down the throat of Areola, who holds onto it. A little bit of swerve on that one from Curtis Jones on his weaker foot, but easy enough for Alphonse Areola to get his body behind. That's a poor pass from Skulls, though, after receiving from Areola. Gives it away to Liverpool with Gravenberch. Up the line for Salah. Very wide here is Salah, but running out Skulls. Sets it to Gravenberch. Back to Salah. He's asked a lot of him, though, and Kilman gets there first. Thinking about going up the line, Kilman. Clips it into the head of Konate. Moves it down for Bradley. Back to Konate. Liverpool in possession comfortably once more. Quarter of an hour on the clock. Van Dijk. Tsimikas. Just rolling the ball left and right, considering his options. Gives it back to Van Dijk and receives it again, the Greek defender. Now to Jota, who's come deep. Wan-Bissaka diving in with the tackle. Jota comes away with the ball. Tries to clip it through to Luis Diaz. Headed clear by Kilman to Soler. Sent wide by Curtis Jones. Soler, and eventually just runs the ball out of play for a Liverpool throw-in. Taken to Jota. Now in field for Gravenberch. Really poor attempt by Gravenberch to pick out Salah there. Easily intercepted by Skulls. 1-2 with Paqueta. Back to Paqueta again. Ward-Prowse is an option short, but Liverpool players swarming him, so they have to go out to the right. Mavropanos. Todibo. The line for Wan-Bissaka. Nice touch by Wan-Bissaka away from Tsimikas, but Luis Diaz is there to cover. Intercepts and sends it back to Alisson. Wan-Bissaka might have been away there if not for the intervention by Diaz. It's a really clever little turn to get away from Tsimikas originally. Konate, the lovely searching ball from Mohamed Salah, who's brought it down nicely. About 60 yards that's travelled. Salah gets inside of Skulls. Skulls a shot just wide of the mark by Mohamed Salah. First time he's pulled the trigger today. And just didn't bend it back inside enough as it flashes beyond the post. He's almost getting into what you could call a poor run of form by Salah's standards. Back-to-back games without a goal contribution. Stinging many a fantasy manager, I'm sure. Tsimikas, under pressure, fires one back to Alisson. Alisson and Van Dijk exchange passes under minimal pressure again from Jarrod Bowen. Konate. Oh, Salah from the long ball has spun Skulls. And that's a lovely pass to Luis Diaz, and it's brilliant. Liverpool 1-0. That is fantastic from Mohamed Salah. And Diaz only needs to apply the finish to the open goal at the back post. Oh, the wait for a goal contribution from Mohamed Salah is over. Konate gets on the ball on the right side of the Liverpool defence. Salah just creeps onside, tells Konate where he wants it, and Konate puts it right in that area for Salah, over his shoulder, where he could just use his strength to push Skulls out of the way, take him out of the equation, bomb down the right, and then with the outside of the left boot, he delivers to the back post, perfectly weighted, beyond every West Ham defender, out of reach of the goalkeeper, but just slows up in time for Luis Diaz to put it into the empty net. And Mohamed Salah celebrates his first game at Anfield after signing the contract extension that will keep him here until 2027 with a fantastic assist, and Luis Diaz capitalises with the goal. Liverpool 1, West Ham 0. Bradley hooks towards Diogo Jota. Tsimikas up the line for Diaz. Liverpool coming again here into the final third, but flag is up on the far side against Luis Diaz, so that ends that attack.